Hello, everyone, and we are happy to introduce to you Life Science Nation newest product, the Global Partnering Campaign tool available through Salesforce. So Life Science Nation is a company that is dedicated to helping early stage companies in the life sciences connect with investors and licensing partners who are a fit for them. We do this through multiple different silos, the first one being this product based on the LSN investor database. We also have a business development database that is curated by our partners, BiotechGate. We have our Focus on Cures Accelerator, which offers educational classes to early stage startups with help in things like branding and messaging, how to source global target list, how to partner, and how to approach your fundraising campaign to make it as effective as possible. We also have our Resi Redefining Early Stage Investments conference series, which we do 5 times a year. That is a partnering focused conference, again, dedicated to connecting early stage companies in the life sciences from seed to Series B, raising anywhere from a few $100,000 all the way up to $50 million. Connect with investors and licensing partners. And we also have several publications, including the book written by our founder and CEO, Dennis Ford, the Life Science Executives Fundraising Manifesto, our Next Phase weekly newsletter. We also have a Tech Hub Monthly, and we are going to be starting up very shortly a daily publication entitled Bio Startup News. The Life Science Nation Global Partnering Campaign, or GPC tool, has been designed to help an early stage company in the life sciences identify a global target list of investors and licensing partners and manage their fundraising campaign in an effective and efficient manner. If you would like to do a personal demo of this product, you can reach out to our business development team at gpc@lifesciencenation.com, and we would be happy to give you all of the details of this product in addition to what we are showing here in this demo. Once you have installed your instance of Salesforce, which for this product requires a professional license or above, you can access and download the LSN app through the App Exchange, which can be found by going to these dots here and going to the App Exchange there. Once you have downloaded the app, you will have access to the outreach status object, which I will go into more detail about later. But in order to activate the investor search, you will need to be in contact with your LSN business development representative to activate it. The access to the investor search feature is available by subscription only. And in order to activate it, you will need to go to the Life Science Nation website to set up the payment link, or you can also contact your BD representative for help with that as well. Once you have subscribed, you will then do an onboarding with your business development representative, who will go over these features and set your initial search terms. Once your access has been turned on, you will then be able to do multiple searches if you would like to change the original parameters by which your search has been set. You can do it via free text searched in this bar here, or you can do it by the filters that we have set. These include sector, such as therapeutics, medical devices, diagnostics, digital health, tools and services. So in this instance, we'll select a therapeutics company. All of these subsectors you can identify, and they are sector specific. So let's say you are developing a small molecule therapeutic. Then you will select the specific indication. Let's just say it is relating to cancer. You will identify your stage of development. Let us just say you are preclinical. And then you will identify the geographic exposure, which is based on where your company is located. So let us say that my company is based in the US, so I will select the appropriate one, and then I can search. So this gives us the number of firms that have come up. So that's 681 firms that are determined to be a fit based on these search criteria here. Now you can take a look at some of the investors that have come up. You have several VCs from the US, VC based in Monaco, one based in China, family office based in California, as well as an angel group So you'll see that there's a large variety of different investor types, and you can always do multiple searches, but whenever you would like the information to be put into your account, you hit the sync all button. Now, the thing to note is that once you hit the sync all, this becomes the search that will be updated every single day at 1 a.m. One of the benefits of this system is that we are constantly updating our data. And by subscribing to this tool, you will be getting those updates on a daily basis. But whenever you do a search, whatever the most recent search criteria are that you have synced, that will become what gets synced on your daily account. Once you have downloaded this data, you can then take a look at the accounts that are in the system. So you can see here, you can sort by which accounts are most recent, and you can take a look at any account at any time and see if they are a fit for you. Some of the information that we have here that you can see is information about the investor type, where they are located, a basic description, the information on what sectors and subsectors and indications they'll invest in, details about their investments, how much they'll invest, and then a full mandate, which we get from a conversation with the investor. This is what makes the LSN platform unique, in that we get information here that you won't necessarily always find on other platforms, and that isn't necessarily easy to identify. For example, this investor is opportunistic in terms of the indications, but they specify they are looking for ones that are targeting genetic diseases. And so in that instance, even though they seem to be opportunistic in terms of the indications, this gives you a nuance that wouldn't necessarily be obvious by visiting their website or some other database of information. In addition to that, what makes the LSN database unique is that we tell you how to reach out to the investor. If you would like to see abbreviated versions of the information, you can always look at just the general information in this tab or the mandate information only in this tab. Now, in addition to the details about the profiles, we also give you information about the contacts. So not just the person who is the main point of contact, but also other individuals at that organization. What we recommend you do is once you've downloaded your global target list, you then can parse it out and filter using reports feature of Salesforce in order to identify if you want to look specifically for family offices or venture capital funds or firms based in certain locations. You can do that parsing through that reports, but we recommend that you cast as wide a net as possible when you're doing your initial global target list. Now, once you've gotten your global target list and you're starting to read through these profiles and identify who is the best fit for you, that is when we recommend that you start setting up outreach status. Now, the outreach status was developed by LSN staff when we had originally set up an in-house broker-dealer. So we were doing the fundraising outreach on behalf of our clients, and this is how we tracked our communications with the investors, not only so that we could keep track of everything that we were doing, but also so that the client could have full transparency of what we were doing. This allows you to track what type of investor through this only, and then also what type, where you are with the status of your outreach, if you want to reach out to them but you haven't, if you reached out to them, if they are reviewing materials, or if you're in progress of scheduling a meeting, post-meeting follow-up, in due diligence. All of that you can track here so that you know what stage you are at with an investor at any given time, what documents you've sent them, whether or not they are interested in licensing or if they could be a lead investor. What is the priority? So we would always classify investors based on a priority of tier 1 being your top tier targets, tier 2 being your opportunistic investors, and tier 3s being, maybe not a great fit, but worth reaching out to. So this will allow you to really comprehensively tier your global target list, and then know in one easy location who they are, if they're a fit for you, what you've done with them, and what your next step is. One other important thing is also to make sure to mark the date of next follow-up so that you know when your next target outreach is, what the next step is, if you have another scheduled meetings, how many meetings you've had, and any notes on what you've discussed so far, if they are waiting for you to hit a particular milestone, if they want a specific piece of data, all of that you can put in here and track all of that information to really manage your fundraising campaign. So the other thing that we have built in here is that you can track your upcoming outreach follow-ups through this list here, where you'll see that it'll give you information on who the investor is, what the priority is, what is the status, and when is the date of next follow-up. And this really allows you to make sure that you are not dropping any balls when you are juggling multiple outreach opportunities with investors, because fundraising is a numbers game, and you will be reaching out to multiple investors at once, and you don't want to miss a follow-up date or sending them a key piece of information because you haven't been able to track it properly. So that is really the strength of this new product, in that it is giving you an opportunity to comprehensively and in an organized manner track your fundraising campaign in a way that allows you to maximize your time when you're doing your investor outreach by saving you time and keeping you organized. Thank you all for joining this demo of Life Science Nation's new global partnering campaign tool to help you get your global target list of investors and licensing partners that are a fit for you, as well as the tool to help manage your fundraising campaign. Fundraising is really a numbers game, and so getting a list of several hundred targets and finding a way to manage your communications is really important. Plus, this tool to help manage your outreach. A fundraising campaign can take anywhere from 9 to 18 months and can involve hundreds and hundreds of interactions. So you really need a way to keep everything organized and make sure that you stay on top of it, and don't forget to reach out, which can cause a negative impression on investors. So please contact us at gpc@lifesciencenation.com, and we'd be happy to give you more information about this product and do a more personalized demo.